Four full moons. Welcome back. One of the topics for today would be the full moon. What effect does the full moon have on our energy? Basically, my belief on the full moon is it's reflecting the sunlight off of it, so it's almost like we get a bit of daytime energy while it's dark. Now, here's the thing. Usually on a nighttime there's no sun to give us energy, so our minds are so used to switching into a different mode when it gets dark, because the sun actually holds Akashic records. The sun, this is why people sun gaze, because the sun has information that we don't, because it's light years ahead of us. And actually, if the sun were to go out, it would take 10 minutes for us to realize it, because it's behind in time or ahead in time or whatever. So if the sun were to, if it was daytime and the sun were to go out, we wouldn't notice for 10 minutes, because technically here it hasn't happened yet, which is weird. But on the other note, the full moon can help us achieve things ahead in time. So basically, when our minds are so used to it being dark, or when it's dark, us not getting the sunlight energy, when we finally are getting the sunlight energy while it's dark out, it tricks our mind a little bit. So now we're getting the Akashic records from the sun while it's dark. And this also allows us to manifest at a much quicker rate. So the full moon can heighten our energies, and not only does the full moon emit sunlight while it's nighttime, the full moon actually emits I'm not sure what the moon's made out of. However, I know there's some sort of crystal-like resemblance inside the moon. So basically, the sun is charging the moon, and then the moonlight is reflecting on us. So it's almost like if we were to put a quartz crystal in front of the sun, it would charge. Well, now we have not necessarily a quartz crystal, but some form of crystal or meteorite in the sky reflecting its energy on us while it's being charged by the sun. And here's the paradox. When we see the sunlight energy from the sun reflecting on the moon, really the sun isn't actually reflecting on the moon, because the sun is light years ahead of the moon, if that makes sense. So it's almost like a glimpse into the past, because we're seeing that the moon is illuminated when we look in the sky, but in reality that was 10 minutes ago or 20 minutes ago or whatever the case. So it's very odd, but just by looking in space, we're actually looking at things that haven't happened yet, or that have happened. So this is why the sun holds Akashic records, because it's ahead of us, and this is why people sun gaze. But back to the full moon thing. Full moons are very good for us, and they help us manifest, and that's just how it is. Usually every full moon, which happens every 28 days, the day before you're going to want to look at it and basically send it your intentions of what you want in the future, and it just might help you get it, because at that moment the sun is reflecting future energy on it, because the sun is light years ahead, which allows you to look at the future, not necessarily what we perceive to look at the future meaning, but we get to look up and see what's happening in the future just by the light. Because remember, the full moon isn't actually illuminated when It appears to be, because the sun is light years ahead, so it's already happened. And the complete opposite for the full moon. I think the full moon is light years behind, or something like that. But yeah, very confusing, I know. But the full moon has a very good effect, and someone asked me to do a topic on this, and the full moon can help you manifest things. It can help you achieve life goals. And also, on the other side, the full moon can also make us very frustrated, because it gives us so much energy. We can either use it to get angry, and a lot of people have arguments on a full moon, or something big happens and people are breaking down or whatever. And this is because the full moon is illuminating so much energy down on us, and it's making us very energetic, and some people don't know how to handle it. So that's basically about the full moon, and I'll probably do another video on this later tomorrow, and I have another video coming right up. So thank you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know. If you want to hear about anything else, also let me know. I'm for full moons, your light in the darkest time, or your light in the lightest time. It's up to you. See you in another video.